when we perform something for our happiness and for others' happiness. Many a times we try to make others happy. Okay, let's get into the story. So today I'm going to tell one of my favorite story. This story is related to music, but as a yoga psychology perspective, this story is related to surrender. So let's see what is surrender and what is music to teach us. This happened 300-400 years ago, I guess. I hope you all know Akbar, a king who ruled our country, and he's not from India; he's from outside. And when Akbar came to India and started ruling India, invaded India and ruled India, he understood Indian music is one of the beautiful, and he started collecting all the most beautiful musicians and poets around, and he started having all of the best in his palace. So he called them as Navratnas, the nine Ratnas, jewels. And one among them is Tansen. Tansen was not from Akbar's court, basically. He heard Tansen's music in one of his neighbor king's court, and Akbar really liked that singing very much. Therefore, he literally hijacked the singer from that place and also converted him into Muslim, and he gave a new name, and that is the name which Akbar gave, that is Tansen. And today we all know the modern name, that is Tansen. And this person, Tansen, let's call him Tanzen. Tanzen learned Hindustani music traditionally for so many years and started singing with so much of love. Tanzen's music is completely different from any other musicians because Tanzen was an experimenter. He used to experiment with the ragas. He used to do different things, and he's the one who literally made the ragas for different applications. He started making ragas to make Akbar sleep whenever he was in a distress, or whenever he feels like he want to get more energy. He used to call Tansen, and Tansen used to sing a particular raga where um, Akbar will get more energy. His moods will change according to Tansen's raga. So Tansen had a very big soft corner towards Akbar had a very big soft corner towards Tansen. And one day, Akbar was so stressed because of his work, and he called Tansen, and Tansen came. Akbar said, can you sing a song so that I can relax a bit. So Akbar was lying down and Tansen started singing, and the singing went so good that Akbar literally slept for hours without his knowledge. And once he came out of his sleep, he realized that he passed so many hours in deep sleep. And first time Akbar felt such a deep sleep. So Akbar was overwhelmed and he called Tansen and he said, I am going to announce you as the best singer of the world. So tomorrow, come to court, we will have a very big ceremony. Tansen said, no, no, Maharaj, no, I am not the best. Again, Akbar insisted, no, you are the best. You Indians are very humble. No, you are the best. I tell you. But Tansen, again, with a polite smile, he denied and he said, no, I am not the best. And after hearing this firm no, Akbar understood that this guy knows someone who is best. So Akbar asked, so whom do you think as best singer of the world then? Tansen smiled and said, my guru, obviously. What? You have a guru? Tansen smiled and said, yes. In India, without guru, nothing happens. So I learned from a guru and my guru is best. I'm not even half of him. What? You are not half of him? That means there is a singer who's double your potential. To be frank, he's not even double, he's multiple times better than me. Then I got curious. Then I should listen to that singer. If somebody is best, then that best should be in my court. Why am I having you then? Call your guru to the court tomorrow. We will have a song. Akbar never understood where he is entering into. Tansen understood what problem he is getting into. Tansen lowered his voice and he said, Maharaj, I doubt that is not possible. What? No, no, don't say you are calling him. Tell Chakravarti is calling. Tell Akbar is calling. Again, Tansen said, no, sir, he will not come. At least if I call, he may come, but when I say your name and when I say you are calling, king is calling, he will not come. Akbar got angry. What? I am Chakravarti and I am calling, and there is some citizen who is not coming to meet me. Tell him I'll cut off his head. Tansen said, he will cut his head and he will send his head, but he will not come. Either way, your purpose of listening to his music will not happen ever. Akbar understood this Dharma Sankatam. He wanted to listen to his song at any cost to know whether there is someone who is better than Tansen. Akbar said, then what should I do? If I want to listen, what should I do? What is the condition? Tansen said, see, sir, he will not sing in front of anybody. He will not sing to please anybody. Therefore, that is the reason why he doesn't perform in front of people. Even for concert, he will not do. But if you want to listen seriously to his music, then we need to go to his place where he sings. Tansen agreed. No. Akbar agreed. Okay, fine. So what time? Tansen said tomorrow morning, 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock AM? Yes. Okay. Akbar might have thought, 3 o'clock PM. So Akbar slept, Tansen went, and he also slept in his palace. Early morning, 3 o'clock, when Tansen came to the palace, Tansen was shocked. Why? There was a very big procession. Horses, chariots, elephants, palaki, everything was there. Tansen understood. Oh, no, 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 no. This is a big problem. This is a big trouble. You make more noise and more crowd. Then my guru will not sing, he will run away. Akbar got annoyed. What's the problem with your guru? We are just going to listen to a song. What's the problem? Again, Tanzen said, no, no, sir. He will not listen. He will not sing when there are big crowd around. He will sing alone. Okay, so what do you want to do? Do you want me to come in disguise? Yes. So let us both go alone without any troop around us. Akbar got annoyed and Akbar said, I warn you, if your guru doesn't sing, at least, even to your level, if he sings little lesser than you, I will chop off his head. Because Akbar was so sure that nobody can sing like Tansen. And Tansen said, okay, okay, come, first let us leave. It's getting late already. So they both got into two horses and they both started riding towards some place. It's around 3:45. They both were about to reach the ghat of Yamuna, and they were just about to enter into that area. And Tanchen stopped the horse and got down of the horse. Akbar didn't understand. It's 2 more kilometers. Why are you stopping me here? Tansen said, sir, if we tie the horse here and we walk, there will not be any disturbance. If we ride the horse till the ghat, the river bank, the horse step sounds may, disturb my guru and he may know that there are people around. Akbar was completely pissed off. Akbar got more angry. He didn't understand what's the problem with this old guy. But there is no other option to know whether he is the best singer or not. So Akbar got down without expressing his, frustration. Both tied the horse under a tree and both started walking towards the bank of the river. And the river is visible and there is, river sand. Akbar started walking, a king who walks with this chin up with so much of power, and Tansen pulled him down. No, 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 don't go till the back. Why? Do you want me to hide behind this tree? Tansen said, yes, that tree is for you, this tree is for me. Again, Akbar got angry and this time he couldn't control his anger. He pulled off his sword and he said, last time I'm saying you, if he doesn't sing, I will cut his head in front of you. Tansen was so sure how great his guru is. Tansen smiled and said, okay, okay, huh? First sit down, sit down. Akbar sat behind one tree. Tansen sat behind one tree. And it was around 4 o'clock in the morning. Slowly the sun is rising. Normally sunrise will happen around 6 o'clock, right? Before sunrise, 1.5 hours before, there comes something called as Arunodaya. We have two things. One is Suryodaya, the other one is Arunodaya. Suryodaya is something where sun rises. Arunodaya is something where the orange color sky rises from the east. So Arunodaya is happening slowly. The clouds are, the sky is turning into yellowish, orangish color, and that Arunodaya time is happening. And slowly, a old man started walking towards the riverbank. Very old, very very old. If a wild wind comes, he might fall. That kind of an old, weak man with a small stick started walking towards the bank. And the moment Tanzen saw this old man, Tanzen prostrated from wherever he was towards that man. Akbar understood this old guy is the guru. After seeing his physical appearance, Akbar almost lost the hope that this man can make me happy by his singing. This old man touched the river and then stepped into the river, went till his neck height, and then he started singing. In Hindustani, there is something called as alapan. They will not straight away go to the lyrics. They will just make a preparation. Something something like that. So this guru started doing alapan for some 15-20 minutes. The alapan was so deep, the entire climate is chill and silent, other than few birds chirping here and there like harmonium, and the sun is rising slightly, and there are all colors in the sky from dark to the brightest, and the river is flowing, and the river is giving again one more tambura sound. And here is the most beautiful voice on earth, the Guru of Tanzen, making the beautiful music, Alapan. And Tanzen was so happy that he is hearing it to his Guru after a long time. With his closed eyes, he was almost in meditation. Suddenly, something disturbed Tanzen. What? Some sound is coming. Tanzen turned towards his left side, and there he saw Akbar weeping like a child. So this is what happens when intense energy strikes your heart. That is where when we see our favorite hero, we cry. When people walk, when they see Michael Jackson, they used to, shout, howl, and even faint. That is the power of, the people, those who do sadhana. And here is a soul, the whole life is music, and that soul is singing, and Akbar couldn't bear that music. Akbar was shattered into pieces because Akbar never heard such a beautiful song in his whole life. Akbar couldn't even imagine music can be that powerful. Tansen smiled after seeing Akbar crying. In less than 1 hour, 1.5 hours, Tansen's guru completed his music, and Tansen's guru left the place. Akbar and Tansen stood and slowly turned towards the palace and started walking. Pin drop silence. Tansen didn't tell a single word. Akbar didn't tell or ask any single thing. Both walked for almost 1.5, 2 kilometers, and they reached the place of the horse. Tansen was about to untie the horse, and Akbar said, "Why?" Because the music is so overwhelming, the music is still in the head, and Akbar could still hear the voice of Tansen's guru. Therefore, he don't want to bring the horse now, and the horse steps will disturb this most beautiful harmony which is happening inside his head. They both started walking towards the palace. They reached the palace. When Akbar was about to enter into the palace, Tansen turned and walked towards his palace. Akbar stopped and turned towards Tansen and asked something. One of the most beautiful questions Akbar asked ever in his life. Akbar asked, Tansen, my dear Tansen, why your song is so ugly in front of your guru's songs? The same guy, one who told one day before that you are the best singer of the world, is asking, why is your song so ugly in front of your guru's song? And the most beautiful answer ever said by Tanzen in his whole life is, Maharaj, I am singing for you, and my Guru is singing for the divine, singing for the very singing sake. He is not singing to impress anybody. He is not performing to get more applause from anybody. He is not making others happy so that he is making some performance. No, he is singing for his happiness. He is singing for the divine's happiness. He is singing for the singing's sake. And hence, my Guru's songs are the most beautiful songs ever. A real student will be more happy when his Guru is praised. And Tanzen was a beautiful student of his Guru. Akbar that moment took a decision. You don't sing for me. You don't make songs to praise me. You don't sing songs to satisfy me. Hereforth, I will give you complete freedom. You make yourself a beautiful instrument to make the Saraswati pass through your voice. May you be your next best after your Guru. Therefore, I don't want to disturb you, and I will also make a law that no one should sing ever in your street where your palace is located. Therefore, no disturbance will happen to you, and I want you to do sadhana and become like your Guru, so that such a beautiful Hindustani parampara should continue even after your Guru's period. Tansen agreed. This is the vast difference when we perform something for our happiness and for others' happiness. Many a times we try to make others happy. We try to get more applause. We try to get more attention. The TikToks, YouTube also to some extreme, all the action, acting, sports, music, performance, skill, everything. The focus is not the art. Most of the time, the focus is outwards. What do people say if I perform like this? Will people like if I do like this? Why do we want to get certificate from others? A real person who loves art will perform for the art's sake, for his or her sake. And when somebody do a performance in that dimension, the performance will be out of box. It will be completely, alien product. Wow. So I took long time. It's almost 18-20 minutes. I'm very sorry if I took so much of time. But this kind of story definitely needs the, preparation. This kind of story needs such an, elaboration. For the people, those who can't wait for 5-10 minutes, more than 5-10 minutes, I'm very sorry. I guess they left by now already. But I'm very sure those who are listening till now will definitely get benefited. I also suggest you to share the story for all your beloved ones. Mentioning this, it is worth spending 20 minutes. These are not just stories. Stories are always available around the globe, everywhere. You can just download hundreds of stories in one button, one click. But this is not just the story what we are focusing on. Yoga psychology is a wisdom which we got from ancient Indians from thousands and thousands of years. The interpretation, the connection, it all makes a beautiful, picture. I'm just preparing a platform here through sharing so many stories. Stories are not the core dimension. Once I reach 1,000 subscribers, the Yo Psycho YouTube channel will go to a different level where we will introduce so many other features every day. The goal of Yo Psycho is to have 7 topics 7 days a week, so that in one or the other way we will get closer to our own self, not closer to Upanishad or philosophy or life or world out there, politics. It's about how will I know myself better. It is not to even make you better. It is just to understand us better. See, I am not focusing on solving the problems, because to solve a problem, a person should be first, clean, perfect. I'm not perfect. I'm not clean. I'm also same like you. I have just understood and heard and studied something, and I'm just connecting all the dots, and I'm just making a platform to first know ourselves, both the plus and the minus. So this is just a diagnosing phase probably. So this is not a self help program or such things. Okay, thank you for listening. Stay tuned till next Thursday. We'll meet up again. Kindly share your comments. Until and unless you don't say what you like or what you don't like, I will not know what you feel. So comment, share, like, and press the bell button. Thank you.